You mentioned 4 items, and I want to take you back to educate our viewers on your point of view. One of them, you said you are not able to find sufficient quantities of US dollars in the market in order to pay your suppliers for fuel, meaning you are not able to resupply your stations. What do you mean by this?
Thank you, Lamin. That's a very important question because that's the core of the problem.
The lack of dollars.
Yes. Because if you are, I know you've been following affairs.
Yeah.
We've started talking about our difficulties way back.
Yes.
And then these difficulties even started way before we started talking about it in public. And then key among them is Forex issue. And then it has come to a time, to a point, whereby even the availability in the market is a problem. You can find Forex. And then it's not only you can find the Forex, but we've also explored means as stakeholders with government. We should turn to them because we are 100% regulated.
Okay.
They fix the rate for us.
Yes.
They fix the price for us. They tell us how much tax we pay and tell us what you should take home. So in a business like that, when you have a difficulty, it's natural. You go and consult your partners, that is government, because we are partners in this business. And we started consulting through letters we've dispatched to them to help us resolve the Forex issue. And then these consultations were done at individual level and as a group. But unfortunately, we couldn't get any response
From the government.
from the government. That is Minister of Finance and Central Bank. So we were all along, and every time we arrived, we didn't get a response. We are paying the price for it. Because the price is like those LCs, letter of credits, that we work with, that these banks have raised and cleared with us, they are now accumulating in the banks without being able to clear them, simply because the banks also don't have Forex. So now the downside of that is not only this is a major problem for continuity to receive supplies, but also it accrues penalties for us.
For you.
So which is another tag,
on
price
the
tag,
letter of credit.
yes, that we are paying as a penalty. That the supplier is saying, or the banks are saying, well, this thing is due,
And you haven't
and
settled.
party agreement, it is to be settled, but it's still standing there. So you pay penalties for it, and these are humongous sums.
And if you don't do that, you cannot get another letter of credit.
Can't. So we keep paying these penalties, even though it's not captured in the price structure.
And what do you make of the government's response there, that the business of letter of credits has to do with your own viability between you and your bank?
You know, I found that very puzzling.
Yeah.
They could have been right if at all we are running a normal business.
Normal business, okay.
Even this Forex issue, they could have said it's none of our business if at all we are running a normal business. But we have been regulated 100%.
Yes.
Reasons.
I see.
When we need dollars, we go to the local banks or the commercial banks. And these commercial banks, naturally, most of the time, they will tell you we don't have dollars. But I know somebody, let me call and see if they have dollars. You call this person, he says, yes, I have dollars. How much are you selling it? Now they are not, they're taking the glove by telling you it's not us, it's between you and this person.
I see.
And then you negotiate with that person, then he tells you, for example, if the central bank rate is 55, then that person will tell you, my dollar actually, I'm not selling it at 65, I'm selling it at 70, or let's say $60 per dollar. So now you tell me again, that disparity is not covered anywhere in the pricing structure. So that losses again, you take it. And these are not small losses, Mr. Cham. I just want to demonstrate that to you. For example, if as an OMC, our monthly orders is $5 million, multiply $5 million with a difference of $5.
Wow, that could be a lot of money.
You know that's how much?
Right.
You know.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
You understand? $5 is difference on $5 million. That's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
This is how much we've been losing on those differentials alone.
I see.
Then the letter of credit also, those penalties,
Yes.
you know, we are losing a lot, between 85 to 100,000 US dollars. It's not captured anywhere in the pricing structure. Even the LC rate that the central bank is saying, this is what we are tagging our rate for 1.5, for example, or 1%.
Yeah.
You go to the commercial banks, they speak a different language. They will tell you between 2.1 to 2.5. This again is not captured anywhere in the pricing structure. So all these things I've listed with you is losses, losses, and losses.
Who do you blame when there is no foreign currency?
Well, naturally, we know governments control and manage the flow of foreign currencies, even though we have local forex bureaus. But I think if these local forex bureaus are well managed and controlled, it could help to stabilize the situation.
I see.
So, but in the recent,
Yes.
we are faced with more crises. This has never happened, remember.
I see.
Something as bad as this.
Has not
And
happened.
we've made our finding. We realized that on the whole, all the forex that has been flowing into this country
Yes.
is also bleeding out of the country to Senegal.
Oh, how?
Very good. That's something people don't realize. For example, we have a very high rate of the CFA franc.
You see,
It has gained value so much
so much.
due to the intense trade within the recently
Yeah.
with Senegal,
Senegal.
starting from the cement to vegetables to containerization of goods. So there is a huge demand for CFA
For the CFA.
to be able to do all this trade
I
with
see,
Senegal.
I see.
So that currency has been appreciating,
Yeah.
whilst the dollar has been depreciating.
Depreciating.
You understand?
I see.
So now, when that happened and everybody is rushing for that CFA, the CFA is just going up,
Appreciating
and the
more
dollar
than
is just depreciating.
Yeah.
So now, what happened
Yeah.
is this: you get your dollar, you bought it in this market, maybe for 52.
Yeah.
You go to Senegal, you sell that dollar, come with the CFA,
CFA.
and convert it with that high value. That dollar will end up 62.
62. Absolutely.
So every businessman will like that. Before I sell it here for 55, let me go to Senegal and I'll get 62 to 65
65.
due to the exchange rates.
Exchange rates. So
So
naturally.
these are the problem. This is why all the forex is bleeding into that country.
Senegal. So it's not it's not just a fear thing. It's a general fear that people are saying that we are losing competition in all kind of things to Senegal. In this.
It looks like it actually, and I think it's very, very scary for us in the business sector. And this is not only the OMCs.
And that's for the Gambia, of course.
Yeah, it's not only the OMCs
It's not-
who are
yes,
facing
it's
this
not the-
problem.
yeah, it's business in
Everybody
general.
in the business of import
Yeah.
is facing the same problem.